So today I was looking at one question on the community, and the question was about some setting configuration that a user was trying to do. And when the user got a reply from other members, then the next question was that how can I reach out to my administrator? Who is my administrator? How can I find out who is my administrator? And this is, of course, a very common thing, but I thought I'll probably share what can be done and what all we should do as an administrator. Now, if you're looking at your Jira instance, the moment first of all, if you get access to Jira instance, you will probably get an email from someone, and that someone could be, your Jira admin, or maybe your Jira itself sending you an email, and you might have some details about your admin in that email. That is number one. If not, then usually, or I should say, if you have a Jira admin who is a bit experienced, then your Jira admin will definitely share this information somewhere on your Jira instance. So you may have, and I'm talking about trying to do it within Jira. Of course, when you have a Jira instance in your organization, and you also have some supported documentation, maybe in your Confluence, or maybe you have your own intranet, then you might find some details about how to reach out to your admin or support team. But within Jira, there are a few things that I think all administrators should do. Now, if you look at the default dashboard, which I believe you should have. So basically, default dashboard or system dashboard is basically a dashboard that you get out of the box, or I should say, whenever you log into Jira, you will be presented with this dashboard, which you don't really need to modify, but you can definitely create your own or even copy it. Now, there is a gadget called introduction, where you can find some information about your Jira instance, and this gadget is filled in with useful information about your Jira instance, especially on how to reach out to your administrator. And for example, right now I have mentioned here contact admin, which is basically nothing but a link, but you can also mention your email address or whatever. It is basically the information that you can share with your users. So first of all, if you want to do something similar, by the way, to reach out to this particular place, you need to, let us do it from the beginning. So what you can do is you can actually go to your settings and then go to, I believe, a system, and then if you scroll down, you will find something like there should be, I guess, system dashboard somewhere. Yes, default dashboard. I think on Jira server it's called a system dashboard. But anyways, so we have this default dashboard, and you have this introduction. Now, there are gadgets, I believe, that can basically be used. For example, something like this. When you add this gadget to your system dashboard, you will notice that this is, of course, showing you some information, which of course I already have, so I'll probably remove it. And to modify this information that you have in the system dashboards or default dashboards introduction, what you need to do, you need to go to general configuration, and I'm doing it on cloud. And then you will find this section called introduction, where you can modify the settings. So click on edit settings, and then this is it. You can actually modify this. And if you notice here, this is it's of course simple text, but if you want to maybe add a link, raise a support request, and what I can do is I can, of course, select this and click on this external link, and you can actually see here that this will insert one link for you that you can modify based on, of course, your specific requirements. And I can do ravisagar.in or ravisagar.com. I have both the domains. Yes, I do have few domains. And support, and you can also do something similar for mail to links. And of course, here you can also do something like this, where you can insert bullet points, which is of course, it looks good in my opinion. And when you save this information is of course displayed on your dashboard, on your default dashboard. So basically anyone who can access Jira can see. I think this should be somewhere on top. This is of course one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is, I guess you know already, but there is something called as there was something called as announcement banner, which I believe I'm not really sure if Atlassian has removed it already, but no, they have not. I think there was a talk about removing it, but anyways, so this is so welcome, no, not really welcome, reach out to support. And here you can I believe insert links like this, but let me check if the HTML works. I think Atlassian was talking about, I think there was some discussion that this will be removed. So let us insert a link, a href, and the same link, which I will try to copy, and let us see if HTML works. HTML and JavaScript used to work. JavaScript will definitely not work. Raise ticket, and we can actually say here that we want this banner is shown to users. User can dismiss the banner. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't really mind. So okay, no, so HTML is not really working, which is a bit sad, but anyways, I guess what we can do is we can just leave it like this, and I guess this will be displayed on top. This is probably not bad, I guess, because you do have some information that you can display to the users. Let me just check this format, the same format that we were looking at earlier. Not really. And if I look at the general configuration, and if I look at the edit settings, and this is of course not working, which is fine. I guess we can just tell the users that, okay, if you want to insert a link, just use without any, there's no link, it's nothing but text, but I guess Atlassian has removed this. On server, I believe you can still do it. Yeah, I think you can do it. You can still have like HTML or JavaScript, which I think I tried last year on 8.5 version of Jira. I'm not really sure about newer versions. I think I should probably give it a try. But this is something that you can also do. Of course, I can dismiss the the banner on top, which of course is an option. But what I wanted to convey, what I wanted to share today is that if you are a Jira administrator, then you should definitely make sure that you have these settings somewhere. These not only settings, but these configurations or this information displayed somewhere on your dashboard, so that anyone who is trying to reach out to you, they can reach out to you. And usually in Jira, as I have been talking about, you should also have a project. I think that is probably the best thing that you can do. Have a project for your own Jira's support requests, so that anyone who is trying to reach out to you can actually raise a ticket. And when you provide a link, that link should actually be a link to your project, so that people can raise tickets for you. And obviously, when you have tickets in Jira for you, you can track them, you can have workflows, and you can do a lot of wonderful things with all the Jira configurations. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. A simple thing, but because I've seen this question several times on the community, where people are asking about who is my admin, and I have no idea, which is a bit weird, because how can we know who is your admin? You should know. or you should probably try to figure out yourself. If not, then it is probably your Jira admin's fault. Not really fault, but maybe they are learning. But definitely there is there is a scope of this improvement in communication, and using a simple introduction gadget is probably the best thing that you can do for your users. Okay, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about and cover in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.